We want it back. We won't let down. We want it. We won't back down. We want it back. We won't back down. We want it back. We won't let down. We want it. We want it. We want it back. Take the words from which we sing. Take it all away. We won't back down. We want it. We won't back
Welcome to NGFY Radio. Pow Honey here. You are in for a treat tonight because I have Ethan Hedaya. I hope I said that right, the last name. From Radiodrone.
Good job on that, actually.
Yeah, not bad. On the Skype with me. And we are going to be talking about all things Radiodrone. It is incredible what you guys have done in a year, Ethan.
Thank you, Polly. Thank you.
I mean,
We're all very proud of it ourselves. Like we touched on briefly,
yeah.
Before the interview, we did not mess around at all with approaching this thing and getting to our goal, which was to put out a no joke full-length album that was full of songs that are radio ready.
Yeah.
Written for the public, not for us. Written by us, but keeping in mind that we want to make music that people want to hear,
Yeah.
not something that we want to go, hey, look what I did in my shredding, solo and my awesome, drum solo. It was every song was approached with, okay, how are we going to make this the best damn song possible? And that's what we did.
And you guys, for the listeners, you just heard Radiodrone's "Want It Back." We're gonna get battle call, excuse me.
Battle call,
here,
yeah.
at the end of the interview. But I just find it incredible. There's a lot of bands out there, and most of them can't get done, in 5 years. What you guys have managed to accomplish in a year. You came out on the scene together in early October, correct?
Right.
And by October of 2014, you had already released 2 singles and you had a full-length CD.
Yes. Well, like I said, we had an agenda, and we all are very focused and eager individuals in our own right. So, we did not approach this situation to him and ha about, or hey, let's play some shows in the weekend and let's do this and let's do that. No, we got together. We all have been in the industry for a while, and we've all done projects. And when we put our heads together, we were all on the same page, and that was to make a band that is a culmination of all the bands that we loved, and to make it something special, because we felt that it was necessary for listeners and necessary for us. It was all something that we have a huge passion about. Obviously, it's a part of what makes us who we are individually and collectively, and we all embrace that. And in the bigger picture, even more, we all really dig each other. We're not a band that has a lot of bickering and ego and fighting and what have you. Along with, I told you, we had an agenda and we've all been doing this for a while. It was imperative that we enjoyed doing what we're doing, and that we had fun at rehearsals. We had fun with each other, and we resonate that, I think, also, because when you're not fighting and you don't have an individual agenda, it's a lot easier to get shit done.
That's right. That's so true.
Yeah, and there's also long-standing relationships within the band. The other singer-guitar player, Randy Cash, who's on my right, we grew up together. We started playing and singing music in 7th grade together. We met each other when we were 11.
Wow.
And the drummer Danny Molgard and the bass player to my left, Steve Appel, they've known each other for over 20 years and played in several different bands together over the course of time. So I did not know them. They did not know me. Randy knew Danny through the OC scene. And that's kind of how it all came together. I called Randy because he's a very talented and legitimate songwriter who has worked with other individuals to help them with their songs and this, that, and the other. And I called him to help me with some of my stuff that I was doing acoustically. And as soon as he sat down in the room with me together, and we just started doing what we do, and we're best friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
So all of a sudden, it was just like, what are we doing here? You know, this is amazing. And then he called up Danny, who lived down the street from me. Danny rolled on over, and he was like, "You guys are awesome singing together." And he saw the magic of our voices and stuff. And then Danny and Randy called Steve, and shada bing boom bang. On top of that, once we cranked out our songs, we went to another mutual friend who's been in the industry for a while, Mr. Cameron Webb, who has a long-standing resume as a producer and engineer, and he knows us, and he loved what we were doing. He loved the music, so he really jumped on board with what we were doing, and there you have True Syndicate Diaries, which is a culmination of that, basically.
Wow.
And not to talk shit, but the reality of it is we could do 3 more albums just like this within the course of a year if it was something necessary. Right now, it's not justified. Right now, we need to get this one rolling and get on tour. But that's our goal. And once we...
Uh-oh. I lost you. Are you with me?
With introducing this album. Yes, you still there?
Yeah. I lost you just briefly.
Yeah. Sorry. And then, hopefully, we can do a world tour with this album and come back and knock out another one.
Well, I see it heading in that direction for sure. People can get the CD. Now, it's a little different. If you can go out to radiomusic.com.
No, it's radiodronemusic.com.
Radiodrone Music, excuse me. Radiodrone.
Yeah, radiodronemusic.com. And what we were talking about earlier is confusing, but it's not confusing. What we did is we did a theme-based album. The album is more or less an educational story, not a storyline. It's more like an enlightening kind of topical theme, front to back. And it has an introduction to the album, and every song has a little piece of audio art in front of it to set the song up. And then you get the song, and then you get the outro. What you will find on iTunes and Amazon and all that is just the 10 songs. Right. If you order the physical CD through us, you'll get the whole shebang. And like I've been saying in other interviews, if you request on the website when you're buying the CD that you want it signed, we'll be happy to sign it for you also as a little perk. And also, I really have been pushing, not just for us, but for the whole industry, for fans and listeners to start embracing the artists again, and as individual entities, and stop placating to all the large companies that are they're putting out music, but they are really hosing the artist more or less. It's more about them than it is promoting the artist and promoting the idea of new creation and new music and letting artists survive off of doing their art rather than letting them buy a fifth home and another yacht while the artist has 2-second jobs so he can eat and record his next album.
Isn't that the truth? It's horrible.
It's true, yeah. And you get such a better quality with the CD. Buying it, downloading an MP3 is just that. It's facilitating a very dummied down, dried out version of the song, and with the technology we have, and with the amount of love and attention that's given to the studio by the producers, engineers, and even more so the band, who are doing these emotional performances, a lot of that gets really dummied down and dried out. Yeah. So if you really want to embrace what the artists and the bands are doing, get the WAV files, get the CD, and get the artwork, and see who they are and what they're doing, and listen to the song in its entirety.
Right.
And help facilitate the life of the artist so they can continue to make music for you guys.
You know, Ethan, I say on every interview, the best place that you can buy a CD from a band is at one of their live performances.
For sure. That or their website, their own personal website.
Yeah. I mean, to
Yeah,
download
absolutely.
off of some of these other, you know, conglomerates, you know, you just don't get you can't really appreciate what the artists are doing, you know.
You can't. It's the same difference as going to a what are those cinemas called? The Max, something Max.
Oh like where there's 6 or 8.
It's like going to a movie theater and watching a high def movie that's been shot and done in high def, or watching somebody who took their phone into the movie theater and recorded it on their phone and then uploaded it on the internet, and then you get it that way.
Right.
I sent you the thing. That's the primary difference.
Definitely. And speaking of shows, so you guys on June 3rd, correct?
So much.
You have a show coming up at House of Blues.
Yes, we have a show coming up at House of Blues. That I love that venue.
I've heard very good things. I've not been there myself because I'm up here in Seattle, but
it's so awesome, and it's Disney too, which is awesome.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh yeah, I guess I did. House of Blues. It is a Disney owned.
Yeah, well, it's on the Disney lot, so it's you're in downtown Disney.
I didn't know there was such a thing. There's a downtown Disney in Orange County?
There is. Yeah. It's downtown Disney, which is like if you keep continuing through downtown Disney, you get into Disneyland. And then and the venue is just awesome.
Wow, that's going to be cool. That's going to be cool.
So we just opened up for Hoopastank at the Coach House, and that was not as cool of a venue to me.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to this one.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be awesome. Awesome. And so I know Haster is on that billing with you.
Haster is, and so is, oh crap, they're going to kill me for brain farting on this. I told you I just got out of a 3 hours of martial arts classes.
Right. By the way,
my brain is a little bit foggy right now.
Ethan is the martial arts guy.
Yes, I am. I have a martial arts school, and I just taught a bunch of classes, and now I jumped right into this interview.
Yeah.
Start Off Machine.
Yes.
Also who we're playing with.
Right.
Yeah. So and we played with them a bunch of times, so we're excited about playing with them too.
That is going to be a fantastic show, and that's June 3rd. What are the tickets on that? What's the door?
You know what? They're total bank breakers. It's totally free.
Ah! What?
It
costs you
It costs you a big fat zero.
What?
How do you like that?
You know, that's more money they can spend on merch when they get inside.
That's totally it. They can buy a CD for $10, which is cheaper than pretty much any ticket you'd get anywhere else.
And 21 tracks if you buy Radiodrone.
Yeah, and we got a ton of like cool T-shirts. We got like the coolest merchandise around. We really do. We have shorty shorts, we have hats, we have beanies, we have T-shirts. I actually have some specially made that I had made with our merchandise guy. Radiodrone shorts that I wear. I wore them at the last show. I'll be wearing them at the House of Blues also. And I'm working to put those on for special order for people to get. And when you see them, you're gonna want them.
Are they like board shorts or what?
They're kind of like board shorts. They're nice board shorts.
Yeah.
They're board shorts that are just kind of they're cool. They're all black. They have pockets, so they're not like. They're not board shorts in regards to there's no pockets or anything on them, and they have a Velcro snap in front. They're regular shorts, but they're the cut of a board short, and they got just some dope Radiodrone printing on them.
Cool.
And the girls shorty shorts we have are off the hook. They really are. You can see this. You can see the girls shorty shorts on our website.
Yeah.
And every girl I've seen in them, their butts look really good.
Yeah. There you go, people. There you go, ladies.
Yeah, they're kind of like the Lululemon pants that you put them on and it makes your butt look really good.
Unfortunately, it would make my thighs look really big. So, no shorts for me, dude. I would like the board shorts, though.
Try.
I would like the other shorts.
You're funny.
That is so cool, though. I mean, so yeah, you guys are really incredible. You know, Forkster kind of nailed it with some of his terms that he used. The one and only great Forkster out of the UK did a little last minute band review for you guys over the weekend. I got to give a shout out to him. I was like, dude.
Yeah, I do too, and to you also.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for having me on, and that review was absolutely awesome that he did.
Yeah, that was pretty nice, Forkster, to step up and do
Yes,
that.
it was. Yes, it was, especially last minute like
right,
that.
very last minute like that. I'm like, he's awesome.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what; those are all the things that we certainly don't forget, and they make us really. Like I said, we're really proud of the album, but it's position or situations like this that really kind of add to the whole thing and make our day a little better at the end of the day, because we put a lot of hard work, as you can tell, into this music, and it doesn't mean a whole lot if people aren't able to access it.
Right.
You know, what good is it if nobody can access it? So all the backing that we get is so hugely important to us, and we're so grateful for it.
Yes, and we have to give a shout out to Yvonne of Yvonne's World Promotions.
Yvonne is awesome. I love Yvonne.
Best?
My
I
core.
adore her.
She is the best. She has been a huge part of us, of our growth since we've dialed in with her.
Yeah.
She has taken the CD and just ran like a marathon runner.
Right.
Not even that. I would say like an ultra marathon runner.
Ultra, because she is ultra.
Yeah, she's just killing it, man.
You
and
know,
such a great girl too.
Yeah,
Such a sweet lady.
Such a nice person, and I've done a lot of interviews with her bands. I have a regular hookup with the Voodoo Sex Cult guys.
Check you out. Nice.
I adore those guys,
Nice.
and one thing about Yvonne is all her artists are super, super great people,
Yeah, she definitely does it. She doesn't sign anybody with her, even though it's a mutual situation. She does do her R&D on who she works with.
Yeah.
We know a couple of the bands that she works with, and they're friends of ours because they're awesome people.
Super nice.
They really
people.
are.
All of them.
Yeah.
Someday I'll get
absolutely.
the Chimps on here with me.
Love the Chimps. Love them all.
They're over in North Carolina right now.
I consider them friends for sure.
Yeah.
Every time we see them, they're killing it across the country right now.
They're in North Carolina. Dude just put out a video of where they're staying in North Carolina. It was pretty cool. So you guys,
go ahead.
You guys are going to be getting on the road though. When can we expect that to happen?
Well, we're waiting for some tour support right now. It's interviews like this and write-ups like the one we were just talking about that will get us the attention we need to hit the road.
Right.
Basically, we're just like the album, like you had expressed earlier. The level of this album that we put out. The tour, we want it to be the same kind of thing. So. I don't see us jumping on the road in a broken down van, barely making it from city to city and playing. Yeah. So the idea is to kind of match us up with a tour that facilitates who we are and what we're trying to convey as a band. So I would say with the momentum that's going on now, it won't be too long.
Yeah.
I would also say that it will definitely be an international tour, not a local or national one. So just keep your ear to the grindstone.
Shoot, that's some
for the
exciting
listeners out
stuff,
there,
Ethan.
Keep dialed into this radio station.
That's right. I will. I'll be dialed into the Radiodrone just to keep up on what's going on with you guys, because I'm super excited for you. I love the music I have. I'm gonna have to go buy the CD. I'd like to get on a plane. I know.
Go hit our website.
Yep. I'm gonna do it, Ethan. And I'm gonna put in Battle Call. Can you hear me? Oh, looks like I lost him for just a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and put in Battle Call. And are you with me, Ethan? Sorry. Oh, we lost him. All right, folks. I'm going to put in battle call. We'll see if we can get Ethan back on here for just a second. Yeah, awesome music. Stay tuned. Here is Radiodrone's battle call.
Ourselves, you can't just turn back time. Observe a world of faces, burn them deep into your mind. We watch it every day, we see them rise and fall. A world of people saying liberty for us all. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Hey, brothers, come as you are. Come and save someone. Know who we are. The battle It's time to tame the madness. Prepare to blow your mind. Look into something sweeter. Different place, a different time. We watch it every day. The leaders getting off. So many people say unity for us all. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Hey, brothers, come as you are. Embrace someone. Show who you are. Battle call. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Don't hit me with your bullshit lies, like I'm sitting here staring with two closed eyes. Come as you are. Come and save someone. Know who we are. Hey, brothers, come as you are. Come and save someone. Know who we are. Battle
Welcome back to NGFY Radio. That was Radiodrone's song Battle Call. Awesome song, Ethan.
Thanks. You know, that was the one song that we did not have ready for the studio.
Oh.
That we didn't know that we were going to even come out of the studio with that. All the other songs we had done some pre-production on and kind of sunk our teeth into a little bit and let Cameron hear in the beginning before we went in. And that one was kind of an idea that developed in the studio. So I love that song personally.
Yeah.
I was writing the lyrics for that thing in the front room of the studio while Danny was figuring out the drums and being recorded. and that's a rare situation, and it came out super cool.
Yeah, it turned out really well.
Thanks.
Well, you know, you got to hand it to those sound engineers sometimes, and how they put stuff together in a studio. I've watched that in action a couple times, and it's pretty impressive.
and Cameron's no joke, man. The
Yeah.
dude is no joke. Yeah, he definitely is on his game, and just an awesome human being too.
Yes. Well, you've got a really good team around you, Ethan, and I wish you guys all the best of luck.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the time on the air. It's
Yeah.
hugely appreciative. And like I said, hopefully I will see you in person sooner than later.
Great, that'd be cool. We'd
via-
love to have you up here in the Seattle area. You know, I'm sure they'd like to see you over in Boise. My partner over there, Dr. No, would probably be like, "Whoa, Radiodrone's coming to town."
Well, everybody listening to this right now, tell a friend or 10.
Yes.
And get on our Facebook at Radiodrone, just Radiodrone at Facebook, and check out our website at radiodronemusic.com.
Yep.
And get a CD and get 2 or 3 and give them to your friends. And the more you spread the word, the more that's going to assure that we're going to be playing in your backyard.
That's
without
right.
a doubt.
That's right.
Yeah.
Would you come play in the backyard, Ethan? Because I got room.
You know, that's not outside the realm of reality. It just depends on the what is it, the demand, I guess would be it.
Right on. You know, house parties are coming back, my friend.
They are.
They are.
They are. You know what would be the cool thing to do would be to come up there and play a full balls out show at one of the bigger clubs there, and then do an acoustic set in your backyard.
Hello.
There
I'm
you
down
go.
with that.
There you go.
Woohoo! I'd even put a roof over your head.
There you go. And we can even do a live cast of it.
Right on. That'd be so much fun.
You see the way I think?
I do. I like the way you think, Ethan. I like it very much. All right. Well, I better let you get on your way. I know you've had a long day. Thank you so much for coming on the station with me tonight. Again, people, please go to radiodronemusic.com and pick up a CD and go check out their awesome merchandise out there. I'm going to go pick up a CD myself.
Fantastic.
I'm going to do that.
Fantastic.
Don't forget, they will be at the House of Blues in Anaheim, California, in Disney City. Woohoo!
Yeah.
June 3rd.
Yep.
It's a free show, people. If you're listening to me and you're down in California, you better go to that show. It's
Don't
free.
miss it.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, and get there early because there's going to be a good crowd.
Yep, there'll be, there's, besides Radiodrone, there are a couple other bands on that. You know, everybody's going to do their part. It's going to be a packed house, and it's going to be a great show. So please, if you're down there in the Orange County area, or if you're traveling in that direction, or you're looking for a vacation and you want to go...
That would be the bomb right there, dude. and you're in downtown Disney, so it's all restaurants and like stuff to do. So you can come and like eat dinner and then come and see the show. And you couldn't beat it. You really couldn't beat the whole evening.
Yeah, if you're gonna go to Disneyland and you got the kids with you, leave the kids at Disneyland and go see Radiodrome.
Okay, see, now you're thinking, girl.
Right? Go out and have some fun and see some awesome music.
Now you're talking.
That's right. All right, and don't forget to hit up Radiodrone on their Facebook page. Give them a like, show them some support, and spread the word about this awesome band, people, because they are super mega talented and really nice guys. And again, we want to thank Yvonne's World Promotion and Yvonne Laughlin for putting this interview together for us because she's so awesome.
Yes, she is. And thank you so much, really, again. It was a pleasure talking to you.
It's been my pleasure. You guys will have to stay in touch. We'll have to do this again.
Will do, Polly.
All right, dear. Talk to you later. Have a fantastic night.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Ethan, again, and Yvonne of Yvonne's World Promotion for setting up this interview for us tonight. I can't even tell you how much it means to me to get to talk to a super stellar guy like Ethan and cheer on Radiodrone.